To the Batmobile. Let's go.
Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed.
Roger. Ready to move out.
Long time no see, basement boys and girls. It's been all of 5 minutes since the review we just did for Star Wars. Or since last week's episode, whichever one, it hasn't been that long. How y'all doing? I'm Thor, that's Brian. I got it right this time. Last week, not so much. But it was Star Wars. So this week, I've seen Star Wars. My life is complete. I'm good for a while until the next Star Wars movie comes out.
Well, that would mean you're not complete. You're complete for now.
I'm complete for now. Yeah, well, I mean, since I'm getting 2 more Star Wars movies in the next year and a half, I'm good. We are a year and a half from Episode 8, and we are 1 year away from Rogue One. Think about that, people. Think about that. So we're Basement Boy Banter. We review the week in nerd. That's what we do. If it's nerdy and it happened this week, we're probably going to talk about it here. So let's start talking about it. First thing, not Star Wars. Haha, gotcha. I know you thought it was going to be Star Wars, but it's not. We will talk about some Star Wars. Guardians of the Galaxy 2. We got some Guardians of the Galaxy 2 news, and I'm really excited about this news. Like, this news has me like, semi even. Kurt Russell, the great, the one, the only, Jack Burton, Snake Plissken. Who else has he played? Other famous Kurt Russell character names, whatever. He is in talks to play Star-Lord's dad. Now, I know we had a little discussion a couple weeks ago that Star-Lord's dad was going to be Captain Marvel. Mm-hmm. I don't know if Kurt Russell is going to be Captain Marvel. Let's just assume, regardless of what the character's name he's playing is, Kurt Russell as Star-Lord's dad. Am I crazy that this is perfect, or am I crazy?
Probably. I mean, I don't know. I'll have to see it.
Disney, just make this happen. Like, just make this happen. Like, just make this happen. That's all I can say. Kurt Russell's phenomenal. I can't wait to see Hateful Eight in 2 weeks. The new Tarantino movie. Mm-hmm. Big Trouble in Little China is in my top 3 movies of all time. And that, I know it might sound like crazy sauce. And it might be like, are you kidding me? That movie, does it stand up nowadays? The effects, no, but the humor, yes, and everything else, yes. That movie's great. John Carpenter, classic. If you have not seen it, what the hell have you been doing with your life? Go find it somewhere. It might be on Netflix. It is every once in a while. Or if you want my DVD, I'll borrow it to you. Just call me if you got my number. So yeah, Kurt Russell. I don't know. I start thinking about Big Trouble in Little China, and my brain just goes south. So that's it. We're good.
What else has he been in? It's hard for me to throw it on the top. Like
Escape from New York, Escape from L.A., Big Trouble in Little China.
I'm trying to think what I really like that he's in.
Yeah. The Thing. Stargate. The original Stargate had Kurt Russell in it. For God's sakes.
Who is he in that?
He's the main dude.
I haven't seen Stargate in
1994 classic. I just ordered it off Amazon for my father for Christmas. I ordered him that, Mars Attacks, Forbidden Planet, Duck Soup, which is a Marx Brothers movie, for anyone who doesn't know, and Blazing Saddles, Mel Brooks classic. Yeah, that's Dad's Christmas presents. We are filmophiles in my family, and it starts with the head man, and it runs all the way to the youngest in our clan, which is my little nephew Albert. So what's next? How would you like to see Spider-Man and Doctor Strange?
I don't care about Spider-Man, so yeah. I'm just lukewarm right now.
You are. You're just like a wet towel over here.
Well, that's because you got me all steamed up over Star Wars, and then now we're hitting this, and I'm just
Star Wars hangover. I'm gonna have such a Star Wars hangover this week. It's
already
funny.
hitting me.
We'll talk about that in a little bit. We'll get to Star Wars stuff. I got a whole topic line of it. Mm-hmm. But Spider-Man and Doctor Strange, he might not care because he was wronged as a child or something like that.
Or Spider-Man's not that interesting. burn. Boom.
You don't know that yet. You haven't seen Marvel Spider-Man.
I guess I could change my opinion.
Okay, you might love Tom Holland. You might see him and be like, "That's my man."
Fine.
You never know.
I'm
okay,
willing to
let me talk
concede
about it.
that.
Let me talk about it. Doctor Strange. If Spider-Man's in it, I think it makes sense. I think it's genius. It's Doctor Strange is a fringe character. You put Spider-Man in there, even in a limited cameo role. I don't know how that ties into some weirdo freak out acid trip horror movie. Like, I don't know how Spider-Man fits in there, but I want to find out.
Because he's just tripping balls and then sees a man shooting webs out of his hands. You know?
Great. I mean, I don't care how they do it, but do it. If they have some tie-in with like Madam Web and stuff like that, which now I'm getting real nerdy here, but because Madam Web kind of transfers in and out of different dimensions and stuff like that. I mean, if I could not imagine if they did that. If they did that, that's out there even for Marvel to try to pull. But hey, you know what? If it happens, this all stems is why does he keep asking if he wants to see Spider-Man and Doctor Strange? Apparently, Tom Holland was seen on the set of Doctor Strange, or he visited the set. He was around when they're taping, and they're taping I think they're taping in London right now or something like that.
So it's a
and
way
he
out.
Flew out there and he was taping, or he was there. I can't find a confirmed report. Is he taping? Is he not taping? No one's saying anything, but. So it's pure speculation, which is some of my favorite type of speculation. Pure and uncut. Yeah, Spider-Man and Doc Strange, why not? Fucking give it to me. Batman vs. Superman character posters. We had a Batman, a Superman, and a Wonder Woman, all with the red symbol of each hero with the 32516 on it.
Okay.
Honestly, since the trailer, I haven't been that, pumped up. I like the X-Men. The X-Men posters we talked about last week were really cool. These posters were fine. Nothing like...
Can I be honest here?
Yeah.
When I watched... Because on my Star Wars, there was the Batman versus Superman trailer.
I wanted to ask you that. I didn't ask you that on the review. This is a little bonus part for anyone who watched the review. What trailers did they play in front of yours?
There was this weird claymation one. There was the Batman versus Superman. There was that Navy Coast Guard, the most daring rescue by the Coast Guard or whatever.
Okay.
I think it's got Captain Kirk in it. The new one.
Yeah. Chris
and then
Pine.
Yeah, and then there was one other one. They were ridiculously. There wasn't even.
Okay, I got jobbed in my trailers. I was promised Batman vs Superman, Civil War.
I didn't get Civil War.
Apocalypse.
Didn't get Apocalypse.
I was promised all these trailers before Star Wars, and maybe it's just IMAX 3D that has these. And if so, then I will be at an IMAX 3D screening later this week. I saw. I can't even remember. They were that freaking bad. They were that bad. I don't even remember the previews. I should call Toby down and see if he remembers. But it was garbage. It was like 2 garbage movies that I'm not going to see.
I got
and
Batman
I was like,
versus
what
Superman.
the hell happened with my previews I was supposed to get?
Did you get BVS?
I didn't get shit. I was supposed to be all lubed up with all these nerd previews
yeah,
right before Star Wars starts. I was ready for the lube. I was ready. Lubricate me, And then nothing. They gave me shit. So I was like, what the hell?
Can I be honest with you guys right now?
Yeah.
Watching that Batman versus Superman trailer
On the big screen?
on the big screen.
Change your opinion of it?
Ooh, baby, I like that
liked it
trailer.
better?
I like that trailer
See,
on the
that's why I
big screen.
fucking wanna see it.
Really. I mean, that's the only one I got. But at least they gave
See,
me
you
like
at least
the
got
best.
something.
They didn't skimp on me. They were like, "This is the best lube we got in
They
stock."
at least gave you a drop of it. They gave you a little half
It was the
squirt.
best one, but just
They gave you a little.
no. They didn't get. They were like, "Thor, you're coming in dry."
No, they wanted me raw dog and dry, and I was like, that ain't cool. Whatever. Fucking trailers. All right. So character posters, they're out there. I'll put a picture up here. It might already come up. I don't know. I do the pictures now, so I know when it's going to happen. It's going to happen before I say all this. Oh, let me ask you this, Brian. Are you a fan of shared universes?
Yes.
Okay, so you like the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the DC, Transformers. You like shared universes, right?
To an extent.
Now let me ask you this. How would you like a shared universe with G.I. Joe and Micronauts and ROM and Mask? What do you say to that?
Yeah.
Because it's going to fucking happen, people.
Oh,
we are
baby.
getting a shared universe from, I think, Paramount. Is going to do a Mask movie, like Mask, Micronauts, ROM, G.I. Joe. They're going to have all these separate like properties somehow be in the same freaking universe, if they have some mega team up between Mask and G.I. Joe and Micronauts, I'm going to come everywhere because it's my childhood just exploded on the big screen.
Can I just throw a damper on it real quick?
Yeah, be the wet towel you've been all night. I don't care.
I'm
fine.
excited. That sounds fun. But at the same time, a lot of movie studios have been doing that lately, and it's just been burnt.
Oh, the quality's garbage on most everything if it doesn't say Marvel or Disney on it.
So I'm not going to cross
my
fingers.
Or it says Fox, with the X-Men stuff.
I'm not going to cross my fingers, but at the same time, if it was good, I wouldn't be mad about it,
I don't even care if Micronauts and ROM suck, I'll get past it. If they can give me a good G.I. Joe, and I don't even care what type of mask I get at this point. If I get a fucking Mask movie, I'm losing my goddamn mind. I literally still have VHSs of not like actual masks like VHSs, but some like shit dubs that I got somehow. And I'm like holding on to these things like some crack addict in a freaking alleyway. Like, oh man, I got these special racks, man. I got these special VHSs. You ain't never seen this shit, man. You ever heard of Mask before? Like, oh man.
I think you need
if you've never seen Mask, find it on YouTube. Find it. It's classic 80s. I'm pure 80s, clearly. I mean,
well,
enough said.
When you are 80,
I will choke you. Force choke you. All right. So we got to get through this so I can kill Brian. Ash versus the Evil Dead this week. Let's recap it real quick. Before, what do we posters? Russell, Joe. Oh no! Real quick. Before we get into Ash versus the Evil Dead and WWE, which damn, there's some big crap happening in WWE this week. Just wait. I know you guys are like, why is he pulling out his phone? Because I got to read a synopsis, and I didn't write it down, so I'm going to read it off my phone here. We had a synopsis come out for Suicide Squad. Mm-hmm. So we got the Batman vs. Superman one a while ago. We've gotten the Civil War one. We've talked about synopsises before. It's just a quick like shot of kind of a brief explanation of what the movie's going to be. So the Suicide Squad synopsis reads as this. It feels good to be bad. Assemble a team of the world's most dangerous, incarcerated supervillains, as my phone shuts off. Provide them with the most powerful arsenal at the government's disposal and send them on a mission to defeat an enigmatic, insuperable entity. U.S. intelligence officer Amanda Waller has determined only a secretly... whoever wrote this screwed this up. A secretly convened group of desperate, despicable individuals with next to nothing to lose. However, once they realize, phone shuts off again, they weren't picked to succeed, but chosen for their patented? No, it's capabilities. When they inevitably fail, will the Suicide Squad resolve to die trying or decide it's every man for himself?
The grammar on that was rough.
Right? Thank you. I'm not a fucking idiot, people. I know how to read, but clearly I didn't proofread the freaking synopsis that I chose to read. So I apologize for that atrocious abomination of whatever the fuck just happened.
But we got.
Did you get the gist of it?
Yeah.
So they're gonna send a bunch of bad guys out to fight some enigmatic, insuperable. I don't know.
An enemy.
Riddler?
I mean,
Is it Riddler? Enigmatic? Enigma?
do you really think?
Enigmatic is an enigma.
Would they really though do Riddler for them? Is that really the big enough villain?
It would be. Yeah.
Really?
I think so. I think you could, if done right. I think you could
That's
pull it
true.
off. Because you got Joker, you got Harley Quinn. We didn't even talk about that. Deadshot's probably going to be in the Batman movie. Will Smith's Deadshot is probably going to be in the Batman standalone. Yeah, we didn't even talk about that. I'm just dropping that little nugget on you, and we're going to walk right past it. But if I could see Riddler, because who else? I don't think you're going to make it some superpowered being. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
Because then why isn't the Justice League? Where's Superman? Like, if it was something like that, why wouldn't Batman show up? You know?
Mm-hmm.
But if
Riddler
you make it
could
Riddler, so then it's got to be bad guy versus bad guy. You know?
Well, Riddler would be a good choice because, like, for whatever reason, they're sending these guys out. It's not a Batman mission. It means the government lost something they wanted, which Riddler would be the perfect guy to hack into whatever and get whatever he needed, you know?
Or somebody stole something from the government. You know what I mean? Like someone stole information or hacked into the government and maybe took something from the government. So they're sending them back to retrieve it. That's what I said. I know. I'm just fucking with you. All right. I don't know. So what do you? So yeah, we're good. Suicide Squad synopsis. God, I gotta do more proofreading some days. Don't just pull up the first Suicide Squad picture I see on my liked photos on Instagram and read the synopsis because it's written underneath. Maybe I should have done a little bit better job on that. I'll take the blame on that one. Okay, so now Ash versus the Evil Dead, WWE, and then we're out of here. Because we've been doing videos for it seems like forever. Ash vs. the Evil Dead this week. Finally got to the cabin. Yep. 2 more episodes of the season finale. Shit's getting crazy. Spoiler. Evil Ash showed up, which I freaking loved. The hand that's been through the show grew an ash. It was amazing. Then he killed the black cop, or the evil Ash killed the black cop. It was a weird episode. It went by. We say this every week, which actually speaks to how good the show is. It went by so fast. And every week the show ends and my brother's like, that wasn't a half hour. That went by way too quick. Every week. And so that should speak to the quality of this show. I cannot wait for a season 2. When we told Nephew there was going to be a season 2, he's like, all right, good. Because he's like all mad that it was going to end. So yeah, Ash vs. the Evil Dead. Anything you want to add on the Evil Dead this week?
It's quick. I mean, there's really nothing. There's nothing. I mean, this episode wasn't really heavy in anything but setting up for the next, which is fine. They've had very few setup episodes. You're right.
It was a setup episode for the final 2, but it introduced Evil Ash. You did kill the black cop. We got a preview of Lucy Lawless coming back again, which we saw her half naked last week, so that's not a huge surprise. I still can't get over how hot she looked at that age. Like, damn, son. All right. Sorry, caught me in a moment. Star Wars stuff. We didn't even mention anything Star Wars on this thing, did we? I mean, we mentioned a little bit of it. It's out there. Our review's up. Our review should be up by now. Our spoilers review, so check it out. And we've talked Star Wars for so many weeks. We can go 1 week without much Star Wars stuff. So Star Wars, we love you. WWE. Last week we talked about table ladders and chairs for an extensive amount of time, and we were like, where does it go from here? Well, I'll tell you where it goes. It goes to Roman Reigns being your brand new WWE champion on Monday Night Raw, nonetheless. I mean, last week's Monday Night Raw was probably the best Monday Night Raw they have had in a year and a half. I would I would go like a year and a half. That's the best Raw they've had. To have Reigns beat Sheamus, Vince McMahon came back out. He kicked Roman Reigns in the balls. Roman Reigns called him an old man, told him he was out of touch with wrestling. Ooh. Like, dude, the writers were on point with this. Like, you're out of touch. Like, this is how it should be. It was really good. You had a Extreme Rules fight against Team ECW and the Wyatts again, which was just a rehash of the pay-per-view fight pretty much. But it was entertaining. Ambrose fought, I want to say Ziggler, but for some reason that doesn't sound right in my head. But Owens came out, and that's going to continue, which I'm super pumped to see that keep going. I'm loving this. New Day had some great moments on Monday night. Raw's going to be in Minneapolis. Really? On Monday, tomorrow. I want to go so freaking bad, but like I don't have no money because Christmas and other reasons. I don't have no one to go with. So like I'll be sitting at home watching it after. And I gotta teach yoga from 6:30 to 7:30, so that really cuts into it too because it starts at 7. So I'm SOL regardless. But I'll be watching it from home. It's the Slammy Awards tomorrow night. All right, now I remember last week I told you guys I was gonna finish Jessica Jones. I was going to watch NXT Takeover. I remember I said all this stuff. Trust me, I remember. I didn't do any of it, and I'll tell you why. Number 1, Star Wars. Number 2, I've had some shit going on lately. Some personal stuff I ain't going to get into, but some shit going on. And number 3, I totally forgot I had to do a social media blackout for 3 days. So, like, I literally had to scramble for news, like, today to write the show because I hadn't been on social media from, I think, Monday night till I saw the movie on Friday. I was like, no Twitter, no Instagram, no Facebook. Like nothing. So if you commented or if you did anything or sent me any messages over that period of time and I didn't respond, it's probably because I didn't see it and I probably am not going to see it. So I'm not being a dick and ignoring you. I'm just so terrified of anybody ruining Star Wars that I just avoided everything and anything possible. So, but WWE, I did watch. I didn't watch TakeOver. We will talk about Jessica Jones next week. I will watch TakeOver by next week. Trust me, I got tons of free time right now. All that stuff by next week. I got unlimited free time. So, yeah, it'll come. I promise. I'm gonna make it. I'm vowing to you, basement dwellers of America and the world, I will get this done. I promise. So with that being said, I'm Thor. He's Brian. We're Basement Boy Banter. Like this video. Share it with your friends. They want to see this shit. It's funny. Did I say like the video? I like it twice. Comment. Tell us what you think. Let us know your opinions on stuff. Am I wrong? Is he crazy? The other way around? Let us know. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in episode 38, which happens next week. So until then, deuces. If you like what you just saw, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our videos, follow us on Twitter and Instagram, and like our Facebook page.